Hello, good afternoon. Thank you to everyone who is here. Thank you to everyone who is taking time out of their day to listen to my proposal. Now, let me begin. All of us here work in healthcare. We're all healthcare professionals. And as professionals, we all know how important communication is. We all know that communication in healthcare is crucial. A patient's perception of the quality of care that they're receiving is dependent highly on the amount of interaction that they receive from the healthcare team. Knowing this, though, there is a good majority of our patients in our facility who aren't receiving that quality of care. There is a problem when it comes to communication between our healthcare team and said patients. And that communication problem or issue comes from having a language barrier. Many of our patients who speak different languages aren't receiving the same quality of care that our English speaking patients receive. These non-English speaking patients are entitled to receive the same top quality care as the English speaking patients do. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services recommends that all healthcare facilities live up to the class standards. These standards are meant so healthcare facilities can, and I quote, implement and provide culturally and linguistically appropriate services. The class standards are intended to advance health equity, improve quality, and eliminate health disparities. As a company, we cannot let a language barrier stop us from giving these patients the top-notch care that our facility provides. We as a facility must do everything in our part to make sure that they do receive that quality care. Let me give everyone some statistics. According to the last US Census, about 20% of the US population speaks a language other than English. 20%, that is more than 60 million people who are speaking another language. Now, let alone our facility with the patients that we see, 65% of them are English speaking, 23% are Spanish speaking, 10% speak Chinese, and the remaining 2% are a variety of different languages. That is a total of 35% of our patients who speak another language. So the question is, how do we do this? How are we going to deal with this and overcome the language barrier? First, we must look at it from the beginning. We must consider even before the patient is in the facility. Think, how do patients make their appointments? I'll tell you. They make their appointments by calling in or going in on our website. That's where we'll start. We must do a massive update to the company's website, and on the website, patients should be able to find assistance and information in a variety of languages. We'll also work on hiring staff members for the call center who can speak both English and the other main languages I discussed earlier. There, those call center staff members could help with making appointments and help with other stuff, providing useful information and all that. From there, we'll hire bilingual staff members who will work on the floor interacting with the patients face to face. If the staff member can speak the same language as the patient, they can be the bridge of communication for the doctor to patient interaction. We must be able to provide an environment where patients of all backgrounds feel comfortable with that patient to doctor interaction. We must also do everything in our part to give the patients information about all the resources that are available to them. The biggest resource being interpreting services. Patients have options to reliable interpreting services at no cost to them, but most of the time are unaware on how to access and use these services. We must provide that important information on our company website as well. On the website, we could give them links and guides on how to obtain the interpreting services. We can also have a number on the website that leads to our call center where they can also relay the information to them. Also, the call center can be responsible and make sure to ask each patient prior to the appointment if they will be needing an interpreter. If they do, we can provide them with one, either through in-person interpreter, video chat, or through telephone. These are all options that are available. In conclusion, with these steps that I feel, our facility can overcome the language barrier and provide patients with the highest quality of care. And I hope that my proposal gets taken into consideration, and I thank you all for your time. Thank you.